All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is Louis C.K. Monologue, SNL. Let's go and check it out.
Gentlemen, Louis C.K.
Well, that was a pretty long walkout. I guess if you're going to walk into a room, that's how it should be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, stop. Hi. It's a little early for that. Well, thank you very much for being here. This is the 40th year of this show's existence, and this is the finale, so I'm very honored, honestly, to be asked to host it. So thanks, and I'm glad you guys are here. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I was born in 1967, and so I grew up in the 70s. Okay. So I'm not racist. However...
Right. Here we go.
I do have mild racism.
Okay.
It's the best I could do coming out of the 70s, because that was a very racist decade. People said racist things all the time, and nobody got offended. The only time somebody got offended if you said something racist in the 70s is when they would then say, like, hey, you interrupted me. I was saying something racist. Why did you... So I have mild racism. It's benign. It's not aggressive.
Okay.
It's not even negative racism. It's mild racism. I'll give you an example. Okay, like,
please,
like if I go to a pizza place I've never been to before, and it's run by 4 black women, I'll go like, See, it's very mild.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You don't usually see that, 4 black women running a pizza place. Unless it's called 4 Black Girls Pizza or something like that. I mean, that's the whole point of the place.
That would probably, yeah.
Here's another example of mild racism. If I say I'm in a hospital and the doctor comes in to treat me and the doctor's from China or India, I'll think, well, good. Good, more of that. Why not? It's very mild racism.
I don't think that's mild. That may not be mild, bro.
Late at night, and a young man comes in wearing a hooded sweatshirt. If he's white, I'll think, oh, he's an athlete. If he's black, unless he has a big smile on his face, then I become mildly racist, and this is what I think. I think, that's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. No, of course I'm fine. Why did I even think that for a second? This is because I was raised in the 70s. The 70s were a very different time. The 70s, everything was different in the 70s than it is now. Except the Middle East is exactly the same.
I can see that.
Exactly the same as it was in the 70s.
Right.
It's been the same fights.
This man is wild,
it's
guys.
boring now. That's the worst part of it. When I was a kid, we were like, ugh, but you can't go like this
for
like 1,000 years.
Right.
After a while, when you fight, people don't care, because when you're just you just keep fighting. Everybody's like, those guys are dicks. They just fight. That's what it's like. You know, like I have 2 kids, and they fight sometimes. And when
That's a wild segue also.
I go in the room, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are we having some feelings?
Right.
Can we listen to each other, please? Can we please just listen to each other? Okay, you go first. And then she's like,
so in other words, she's saying nothing. Right. Yeah. All of that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now you.
Right.
I like this one a little more, so I'm...
Right, so it's a little more gentle. Right.
And they work it out. You help them work it out. But if they keep fighting, you stop doing that. After a while, you just go in the room and you just go, hey, just shut up. Fuck you, you're both wrong. Because you won't stop fighting. You're in a family. There's other people in this family, and you're being a couple of selfish little bitches that won't fix anything.
To the kids?
We can't afford another room, so just deal with it. Somehow this has to do with Israel and Palestine. I don't know exactly. I don't remember how. It is because my kids are like Israel and Palestine.
Okay.
And I'm like America.
Oh.
The little ones.
Yeah, so we instantly know what side you're on that table, because if you are from the United States of America, by definition, you will not accept Palestine because America, the government, does not accept that Palestine even exists.
Like Palestine, because she always gets screwed. She gets the worst deals.
Right.
She's like, she threw a rock at my face. I'm like, you're fine. Look, you have a great life. You get to take a rock to the face once in a while. You're fine.
That's not a great life, bro.
The other one is like Israel. She comes at me. She burnt all my dolls. I'm like, look, I can't do anything about it right now.
Right.
Your sister is crazy. Please don't make me talk to her. I'll work it out, you and me, okay? We'll go out. I'll buy you a really cool missile, and you do whatever you do with it.
Bro, that is an amazing analogy, guys. That's absolutely amazing.
Totally up to you.
I'm also not sure he should be saying this live on TV.
The 70s were very different. In the 70s, there was a child that lived in my hometown.
Bro. Oh,
and it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like, we caught a child. It was just like, yeah.
Guys, we made it so far without me having to edit this video, and now I may.
That's the house where the child
have to
live. He lives where, hey, kids, don't be stupid or you'll get molested. Just stay away from the child house. I know because he did something to me when I was your age. So just stay away from the child house. We had a child molester. His name was Jean-Baptiste. It's a true story. And he liked teenage boys. That's when you would find out, because I was a teenage boy. He didn't like me. I felt a little bad. Like, no, not you. He didn't. But he would drive up next to teenage boys and he'd say, hello, would you like to go to McDonald's? And you're like, no. And he's like, why you don't like McDonald's? And then you're trapped, because of course everybody likes McDonald's.
Of course you like McDonald's. Right. Well, I'm literally more like from the 90s. I was born in 86.
I had one friend who used to get in the car. He'd be like, sure, I'll go. And he'd get in the car. He'd go to McDonald's and eat a burger, and then he'd say, see ya, and he'd just take off. And Jean-Baptiste was like, I did not get to that child. And he foiled again. But he'd always try. Maybe this time. Because are very tenacious people. They love molesting childs. It's crazy. It's like their favorite thing. I mean, it's so crazy because when you consider the risk in being a child molester, speaking not of even the damage you're doing, but the risk, there is no worse life available to a human than being a caught child molester. And yet they still do it, which you can only really surmise that it must be really good. I mean, from their point of view, not ours, but from their point of view, it must be amazing for them to risk so much. How do you think I feel? It's my last show, probably.
Right. Probably,
Look, I can't key into it because I love Mounds bars. I love Mounds bars. It's my favorite thing, right? But there's a limit. I mean, I can't even eat a Mounds bar and do something else at the same time. That's how much I love them. Like, if I'm eating a Mounds bar, I can't read the paper like,
Bro, you are a savage. Mounds is disgusting. All right? Almond Joy, better. Dark chocolate is pretty nasty. Listen, I understand. I get it. If you're outside of America, you probably would say the exact opposite. American chocolate is absolutely disgusting. I get that. But let's get back to that for a moment, all right? Most people outside of America love dark chocolate or milk chocolate in a way, but not how we do it here, because I think it's weird. Chocolate anywhere else other than in this country is better, guys. I'm sorry. I've been ruined. But Almond Joy is definitely the one you should be getting. Definitely not Mounds, because dark chocolate is nasty.
I have to just sit there with it in my mouth and go, why is this so good? I love this so much. And because they are delicious. And yet, if somebody said to me, if you eat another Mounds bar, you'll go to jail and everybody will hate you, I would stop eating them.
Right.
Because they do taste delicious,
Oh,
but they
the
don't
analogy.
taste as good as a young boy does and shouldn't. To a not to me, not to us, because we're all awesome.
Ho ho! Whoa! Right. We made it. Bro, this was the entry monologue on SNL?
So stick around and we'll be right back.
Guys. Okay, listen. So we encountered him one other time before. Keep this in mind. I don't know much about this man, but guys, he's risky. He's risky in ways that. Oh my God, I don't even know how we're gonna post this in 2023, guys. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to censor that M word, guys. It has to come out. It has to. I know it does, because I'm gonna try to post it normally, but it's gonna get flagged. They're gonna be like, "You're talking about what?" Listen, I get it. This is freedom of speech. He said what he had to say here, guys. It makes sense at the end, but I'm not going to even say how much it makes sense or if it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes a little bit of sense. But it's still weird. All right. But all right, I don't know how this got, I don't know, guys, I have no idea how this was live on TV. I'm just going to be honest. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.